Hey guys! Okay, is kind of a generic Purple Smokey Eye, but with prom season and all the different spring formals coming up, I wanted to go ahead and get this up and out there so that I can give you guys a few options. I do have a couple other looks that I'm going to put up that are appropriate for prom or a Tuesday afternoon, doing whatever you want. So any 4 or 5 of those lip colors, you go right ahead and do whichever you want to do because it's your night, and I hope you have a ton of fun. If you happen to do this look or any of the other looks that I've got going on this month for your big day, be sure to tag me. I would love to see all your prom pictures and see how they turned out, or just even like the getting ready pictures. I think those are fun too. So yeah, tag me. I'm everywhere at BriMyselfAndEye. I hope you enjoyed this. Like if you like it, subscribe if you haven't already, and share it with a friend if they're going to prom and don't know what to do with their makeup, or you guys can get ready together, which is how I did it with my friends. So anyway, I will see you in my next video. Bye! Hello! Okay, so we're going to start out as per usual, priming our eyes with our MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW15 or NW20. I kind of go back and forth. And you just want to cover your lids because we're going to go in with some pretty intense coloring. Now I'm going to take the Kat Von D Innersteller palette, which I don't think gets enough love here on the YouTube environment, so I'm here to bring it. And yeah, so I'm going to go in with my usual brushes. This is the Sigma E40. I'll have everything listed below. And I'm going to tap on Gravitron, Lycan, and that shimmery brown shade in Lunacy. Now taking Astrological and Vast together on a Sigma E25, I'm going to blend that out. Then I'm going to take a flat denser brush with the silver shade in Dios. Again, I'll have all of the names listed below along with the brushes that I used because some of these names are hard to pronounce for me. Yeah, so you know how it goes. Anyway, now I'm going to take an E35 and kind of that middle, it's really gorgeous. It's like a dark steel shade. It's in Darkstar. And then I'm going to take the E35 and go back in with those medium brown and warmer brown shades. One of them's kind of matte and one of them is a shimmery shade. And these pigments do take a little bit of work to blend. Now I'm going to take a big brush with nothing on it and sweep away the excess. Next, I'm going to take my Maybelline gel liner in Ultra Black and the Sigma eyeliner pencil, brush, and line my eyes. Not anything too dramatic, since we're going in with some darker shades. Now I'm going to take Physicians Formula Organic Ultra Mascara in black and coat my lashes. Now taking a MAC 242 brush and putting some of this really gorgeous light purple, almost iridescent shade towards the inner part of our eye, and then that darker, more royal shade towards the outer crease. We'll get there in a minute, but we're going to coat the first part with that lighter purple, and then that darker purple we want to take to the outer V and the crease and pack that on and blend it out. Now, because I'm just that obsessed with purple shades, I'm going to take the Stila in the Moment palette and put on some Glance and Impulse. I'll have those listed below as well. And I believe these palettes are now on sale for like half the price, so if they are, I'll link them below. Stila shades are incredible. Now I'm going to take an E30 pencil brush in the shades Catalyst and Improvise, which one of them is more of a coppery dark purple and the other one's more just a darker blackier kind of purple shade. I'm lovely at describing colors, huh? Yep. Now I'm going to take Urban Decay's eyeshadow or shade in Sin, and use that to just tap on my ring finger because it's your lightest touch, and we're going to be dealing with some delicate skin. Don't want to premature wrinkle yourself. And I'm going to do the brow bone and inner corner highlight just for that extra pop and to make your eyes look really big, especially on a night like prom or something like that, and you're going for a dramatic eye. You want to kind of keep them highlighted when needed. And then I'm going to take Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow and her number 20 brush and do my brows real quick. Now I'm taking the NYX Royal Purple Jumbo Pencil and lining my lower lash line. Now I'm going to take a deep breath, inhale, exhale, and then do my primer, which is the Smashbox Photo Ready Primer. Then I'm going to take the Naked Skin and 3.5 foundation, which I've been obsessed with lately, to say the least, and just really want to put a good coat of that all over my face. I like this foundation because it's not too dry or too dewy. It's just the perfect your skin but better. And there's not an SPF, so it photographs wonderfully, which is important for nights like prom or any kind of big event that you're going to have your picture taken. Now taking the Urban Decay Naked Skin Ultra Lightweight Concealer in Light Neutral, I'm going to do some more highlighting. Then taking the Tarte Amazonian Clay Sculptor. This is a contour pencil, but it's a little bit warm in my opinion. I don't use it very often, except for like this, where I want to do something kind of dramatic. And I want it specific on certain spots. Now I'm going to move my face like an Amazonian jungle woman. Continue on. Now I'm putting some of that concealer on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to touch on the spots that are actually needing extra coverage. And then I'm going to take the Sigma F86 tapered kabuki brush and pack that all in. And I really love this concealer, almost more than my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard. I think they are sort of similar, but I like the way this one sets a little bit better for under the eye. So I'm going to blend all that out and press and kind of buff that into the skin, and then I'm going to buff out that contour cream. I don't know what I'm singing along to, but it looks like death metal. Probably Drowning Pool. Just kidding. Like if you know who Drowning Pool is and what they sing. We could be BFFs. Alright. Almost done blending out all my skin products. You can also go in with the Beauty Blender with that many cream layers. And my hand is like just there for emotional support. I don't know what it's doing. Now I'm going to take the Graftobian concealer palette and take some of the lighter shades. And then the Precision Sigma brush. It's a synthetic. It's almost like a miniature F86 tapered kabuki. It's the same material or type of feel, but just a little bit more precise. It's really good for sculpting out and giving that really dramatic Kim K kind of highlight. Then I'm going to blend that out with the F86. But I use the precision brush to get the lighter cream shades right where I want it. Now I'm going to take the Urban Decay Light Neutral Naked Skin Ultra Definition Powder Foundation. That is a long name. And then the Sigma F35 Tapered Blending Brush and tap that underneath my eyes to set our cream products and the T-zone and areas like that we've been messing around with. Then I'm going to go in with my Forever Puff and blend out all of that with that powder foundation, just for that extra step to conceal and set everything we've got so that I am not worrying about my makeup moving all night long. And then put my eyebrows back in place. Now I'm going to take the Kat Von D Shade Light Kit, which is my obsession as well, and the Sigma Contour or angled angled blush brush. And I'm going to go in with more of the ashier brown tones because I feel those are the best for my complexion and contouring, and they're the shades Subconscious and Shadow Play. I'm going to do a little bit of buffing, almost kind of like bronzing motions, since we did a little bit of contour with the Tartelette Sculptor pencil pen. You know what I'm talking about, the green one. Then I'm going to do the neckline to blend that out and have some cohesiveness with the rest of the face so it doesn't look too intense. Then I'm going to buff that out. Breathe, girl, breathe. I don't know what my deal was that day. I was just out of breath. Then I'm going to take Lucid and and Levitation, the 3 highlight shades, and kind of tap on all of them, mostly the more yellow tone. Pack that underneath the eyes and create that top of the cheekbone. Boom, look at it pop. Then I'm going to take some of the more orangey shades and pop that underneath where we contoured to blend that in and soften that out. Now I'm going to take a Makeup Geek blush in Secret Admirer, which is a really cool tone pink, and I usually don't wear this kind of pink, but I think it looks good with a purple eye because it's not too warm. Then I'm going to blend that out and marry that into the contour shades that we have from the Kat Von D palette. And I start out with a little bit and pack it on as I go. Now I'm going to take the Skindinavia Bridal Setting Spray and coat my face and fan our faces like we're in church on a Sunday in June in the South. Then I'm going to take a fan brush with Becca Skin Perfector in Opal to highlight. It's gorgeous. I use it all the time. It's addicting. Yeah. So I'm going to do the tops of the cheeks, the nose, right in between the eyes, the cupid's bow, the forehead, the everything. I just need it. Yay! And there's me like floating to heaven. And now I'm going to take a flat definer brush by Sigma and the shades Glance, Improvise, and a little bit of Catalyst. And I believe I tap a little bit on Whim, which is more of a copper tone. Now I'm going to go in with that royal purple shade in Glance, and then the lighter iridescent purpley shade, more like a lilac almost, in Impulse, with a Sigma E30 pencil brush, and detail the inner corner and then blend out the darker shades and kind of blend them into each other so there's no harsh lines. Then I'm going to tap on that iridescent purple light shade in Impulse and tap on the inner corner and blend that in with the Urban Decay Sun Shadow that we got so it'll all match. Now I'm going to coat my lashes again with the Maybelline Sensational Lash, because I am obsessed with both of those right now, apparently. But I wanted to look at different years, because a lot of times proms, at least mine a long time ago, they tend to have themes or a year focused on or whatever. So I wanted to kind of give you guys some options for about 3 different decade periods, and you can mix them and match them and do whatever you want. But they are more appropriate for certain themed decade type dances. So the first one I'm going to start out with, we're going to do this chronologically, is the 1920s. And that they were really big on purple smoky eyes and purpley lips. So it was like boom, boom. Like they didn't have the rule, like if you do a heavy eye, do like a nude lip. I will get to that though. So I'm going to start out with that, and this is the Rimmel London Provocalypse 16 hour Kiss Fatal or Fatal color, and this has a lip stain, so I might have to like off camera wipe it off and then go to my next ones. And again, this is more of a nod to the 20s. If you wanted to go super 20s, you can go in with something like Violet by Smashbox. This liner here, should have done that first, we'll see. And really make it a nice plum shade. So this is more of a vampy / 20s inspired nod look, and it's amazing how your lip color can totally transform what you're, and a lip color can make a difference in the whole look. But I personally love all three of these, more this one probably than any because I love the 20s. But yeah, so that's option number 1. And we'll get to the next two. Okay, so the next one, I'm gonna teleport a couple years, many years, to the 80s, which is the year, time, decade I was born. So I have a special place in my heart, even though I wasn't like, you know, going through my teenage prime in that time, but I have a lot of influences because my parents both were. So, but with that, I'm gonna use this crazy fun color. I've worn this in other tutorials and I freaking love it. I can't handle it. It's one of those ones that I wear for me and not my husband, because he's like, "Oh, that's bright." I'm like, "Thank you for pointing out the obvious and that you don't like it." But whatever, I do my makeup for me. So this is the Stila Stale Day Vinyl Lip Gloss in Hot Pink Vinyl, which is a stale day, but it's not a stain. So those of you that don't like stains, you will like this. It is extremely glossy though, and I love it. It's very hydrating. So, awkward silence number 2. So that is just one, like, with the purple eyes. You wanna, if you wanna go for like a 80s or just kind of fun punky look, then a hot pink lip or a vinyl lip lacquer would be right up your alley. So that is that lip option. They are long wearing, surprisingly. They're not a stain, but they have an amazing staying power. So yeah, that is option number 2. Then we will teleport to modern day and I'll show you the third option. So the third option is one that's super popular with everyone on YouTube and the world pretty much. And it is the nude lip, which I don't like the white out nude lip because I'm already so fair. To me, that's just not an attractive look for me, but I wanted to show you the closest thing I got to it, just for references. But this is also by Rimmel London Provocalips in the Dare to Pink shade. And this is for a more the last, I don't know, 3 to 4 years genre of makeup. So since about 2011 or 12, this has been the lip, or close to it. And this again is another lip stain like the first one. And that is your third option. It's very modern. And by modern, I'm saying like 2015, because that's the year this was made. The modern rule of thumb is if you go heavy on the eyes, it's best to pair it with like a nude lip, or if you do like a very punk goth lip, do like a, you know, light smoky or just like simple eye. But, you know, different decades are known for different things, and this is the one that we're known for. And then to take that just a step forward, I don't know if you'd even want to call this like step or option number 4, but I like this on its own. It does come with its own little lip gloss, so you can just put this in your purse and you are good to go. You don't need 2 different things, which is nice. And same with the lip Fatal. But I'm going to add Gerard Cosmetics and Pink Tiara on top of it, which is another nude pink gloss. just to give it some shine, because this does dry kind of matte and it can be kind of sticky, which I didn't put the lip gloss that it comes with on. So anyway, I like this pink tiara color. It adds so much. It is option 4, I've decided. And it's more of like the Kim K nude. So it's a little more intense of a nude. So this is Rimmel Provocalips in Dare to Pink, topped with Jarred Cosmetics Pink Tiara. Yeah, so I'm a fan of all three. It just depends on what your preference is. Depends on kind of like what your theme is with your party. So you wear whatever you want to wear. It's your prom. I just did whatever I wanted and I don't regret it. So yeah, just wear whichever one's comfortable with you. You can pair this. The only thing I might not wear with it would be like a red lip, but you could if you wanted to. This is the only color I might personally not want to wear it with. The rest I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm down with that. I would wear this if I were going to like a red carpet event. Classic thing. That's how that looks. So as you can see, it's a much more grown up and mature, and it is pretty. And that one is Jarred Cosmetics in Candy Apple, which this is a lip gloss, guys. So if you haven't tried these, I kept collecting these last year and I have a ton of them for a good reason, because they are amazing. Like this does not have, I don't have a lip liner on, I don't have a lipstick on. This is the color.